afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am Tyler Bikes, and if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today, we are going to be working on the bike again. We're getting back in rhythm with having videos come out a little more frequently, so I hope, as long as everything goes to plan. But anyways, we got the bike. If you guys haven't seen the last video showing the new bike on the channel, I would go check it out. Anyways, like I said in the last video, the only thing I am going to be changing about this bike is the wrap on the bike, which it doesn't have a wrap, or a graphics kit as it's called. So today I am going to be showing you guys how to install a graphics kit on a bike. I haven't done this before. I've done a little bit of research. It's going to be a bit of a learning process, and I'm sure have I had something to practice on, it could have came out better, but we are going to do the best we can. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Hopefully I don't make that many mistakes. And hopefully it ends up looking really cool. So first things first, you got to get your graphics kit. So here is my kit. It is somewhat custom. It's from Skda. I will link their website down below. If you guys want a wrap for your bike or a graphics kit for your bike, I definitely recommend go checking them out. Even if you just want a couple stickers, not just the whole kit, go give their page a little look through. You can probably find what you're looking for. They had a ton of options for that bike. For every bike that there is, they have options. So we're going to be getting the kit on there. And like I said, it's a little bit custom. So they do have their basic kits, and then you can make little adjustments to them. So for example, I added Malone Labe on the trailing arm, or whatever you want to call it. I call it a trailing arm. And then I added a little American flag up here, and my number 18 is going on the front because that's what I was when I was in high school football. And then my Instagram name will be on the back and up front, as you can see right there. So first things first, get this open and get your tools prepared. All that I really think you're gonna need is a knife to get the package open and a heating gun, because it'll make the process go a lot easier, as well as some form of alcohol cleanser. I'm using these 75% ethyl alcohol wipes and a microfiber cloth. So whether your plastics are brand new, right out of the factory, or old and beat up, you're gonna wanna clean them really well. If they're new, they're gonna have oils on them from the factory that you need to get off to ensure that the stickers or graphics will stick as long as possible. Second, if they're old, you definitely wanna get out as many of the imperfections as you can and give it a nice smooth surface to stick to. Anyways, getting into the first step, anything like this that you have on the bike, unfortunately, is going to have to come off. So these are all stickers. I just have white plastics on here, and these are graphics, the graphics that came on the bike. So you're gonna get those off. You're not gonna put a sticker on top of the sticker. You're gonna get all of those off, clean the bike really well, get it as perfect as you can. If yours is a little messed up, I would recommend taking some rubbing compound or polish, maybe even degreaser. I don't want to spray brake cleaner on these plastics because I feel like that's a little harsh, but you be the judge of that. If your bike is a little more beat up than mine, I definitely would not be hesitant to get some brake cleaner or something a little more abrasive on there. Really make sure you're going to get everything off. That way it's just sticker to plastic and you don't have anything interfering with that seal. So that will be the first step. I'm going to get the bike a little more angled in the shot. And now the hardest part for me, because I think they look cool already, is taking your current stickers off. So I'm gonna go ahead, get these off, and catch up with you after that. All right, guys, little disappointed. Skda is an awesome company. If you have a bike and you want a graphics kit on it, I need you to go and order one through them because they're awesome. I was on the phone with them for less than 3 minutes. I called them, they answered within 5 seconds of the phone ringing. And you know, that just blows my mind. Nowadays, they outsource, companies like that outsource all the time. You'll be getting somebody in a different country that has no clue what's going on. And you know, this company's just been great. So the reason for me saying this is I started to put some pieces just overlaying on the bike. And let me get one to show you what I mean. So I go to hold them up just to see whereabouts it's gonna go. And you know, it's close, it's a dirt bike. It's for a dirt bike for sure, but look close. None of these little pieces are lining up. You know, that's supposed to attach to the seat, what it's looking like. Those are totally different. It's just, I'm confused. I'm going, what the heck? Did I put something in wrong? I'm stressing out. You know, I just spent $210 on a graphics kit, and I get home and I'm all excited, stoked to throw it on. It came out great. Great quality, super thick, feels awesome. Great product, for sure. But I'm just lining stuff up and checking it out on the bike. And I'm like, dude, it's not lining up at all. So I know I have aftermarket plastics. I get down the old plastics. They're not lining up at all on the old plastics. It's exactly the same thing. So I'm pretty like confused. So I pull up my order, my email. I'm looking through the picture they sent me. You know, the model, everything's looking great. So I'm like, dude, something's wrong. So I call him and I go, hey, you know, I haven't done this before, but it's not rocket science and none of these pieces are lining up. And he goes, oh, let me pull up your order number. He types in the number right away. Oh, we messed up. We printed for a 2020, not a 2017. I'll get that printed out and sent to you right away. I was like, that's it? He's like, yeah, it's totally our mistake. We'll have this sent out to you in a couple days, you know, no worries, it'll be there. And, you know, I don't have to pay for anything, which rightfully so. I should not have to pay for what I didn't order. It sucks for them. I'm sure they're eating a bit of a loss, or basically giving away a kit at half off. And it wasn't like it was just a batch they can send to somebody else now, because one, I already have it, and two, it's custom to me. It's got my number, it's got my name on it. But anyways, video is gonna come out a little later than I wanted. Gonna have to postpone this. I think I'm still gonna do it all in one video. But now we cut to when the right graphics show up. And flash forward a couple days, the new package is here and the bike is going to finally get wrapped. It is a couple days later. It's a lot colder out, and I think I'm going to shut the garage to try to keep the warmth in, because this does work better when it's warm. So again, you're gonna need a heat gun or a hair dryer if you don't have a heat gun. Some form of old credit card plastic thing to get out the air bubbles. Soapy water will be helpful. Microfiber cloth, and alcohol-based cleaner of some sort, and your bike. So first things first, you're gonna get the old stickers off the bike and clean the bike. So let's take one last look at what the bike looked like with stuff on it. And apparently all of that stuff does not come off, I found out, but that does, that was right there. So you take that off, and then that's the only stickers that are coming off the stock bike. But if you have any stock stickers, graphics, take them off and clean the bike really well. I used that Goof Off, Goo Gone, got everything off the bike as much as I can. I'm gonna give it a once over with an alcohol wipe, and then we start putting the graphics on. And just like that, the bike is done. I know I didn't really show any of the process of getting it on, but it was extremely difficult, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna give you a couple tips. You're gonna want some soapy water, spray the back of the sticker and the plastic you're putting it on. That way you can work it around a little bit before you just set it and then it sticks, because those things are super sticky. It touches, and I cut myself once because I had to clean up some of these edges where it was just barely wrapping over, and yeah, caught my finger pretty good. So a little electric tape and a paper towel will do the trick. But the whole bike is done from the front all the way to the back. It didn't come out perfect. You know, there's tiny little air bubbles that might go down over time, but you know, it came out pretty good. I think it looks awesome, way better than it did. I really like the on the swing arm too. And you got 501, so everybody knows it's the bigger one. It's not the 350. Got my Instagram, go check that out if you don't already follow me. I was number 18 in high school football, so that's why I went with 18. Just kind of like the number. Also the year I graduated, added an American flag to the kit. So honestly, super hard process to do. It took me like 4 hours. If you have a buddy that's done it before, I recommend having their help. If you don't, I recommend paying somebody to do it, because this isn't something I'd want to do again. It is very difficult. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Wrap is on the bike. Like I said when I got it on the last video, came pretty much exactly the way I would want to do it. I don't really have anything else I want to change. Glad I got the wrap on there just because I think it looks cool. I might down the road put some axle sliders on it just because another thing that I think looks cool. It's nothing I'm ever going to need because I don't ever take it to the track and I'm never going to take off-road in supermoto configuration anyways. So they look cool and they're not going to hurt anything, and then I'll be able to make a how-to video on how to install axle sliders on your bike. And like I said, if you guys want a graphics kit for your bike, check out skda.com. They got a kit for pretty much everyone, everything, and they do make seat covers as well. I have the upgraded seat, so I didn't want a seat cover. Kept it as is, and it goes with the color scheme I picked since it's black. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you guys like the bike, like the video, like the new wrap, anything like that, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.